So if we're doing some core exercises on a hard surface, depending on whether we have a little bit more hip and a little less rib cage, or vice versa, a little more back development, a little less hip development, if we drop a plumb line from the back of the body, we're going to have a little bit of gap on one side or the other. So if we're doing an in the air exercise, Pavlov press, plank stuff, bird dog, things like that, it's just going to find where it's at. But if we force that to a flat surface, much like foot walking on hard concrete versus sand, we might run into some problems. So if we have a little air gap here, rib cage is going to drop on person number one, and pelvis is probably going to drop on person number two. So basically, that is going to create a little bit of an anterior posterior shear stress on the spine. So once we start putting that abdominal pressure and that abdominal load on top of that, if that's not in a great centrated position and nice and in our normal curve, we might not get optimal activation and maybe use some pain, which is not going to help with our compliance. So just something to think about with our exercise selection, and sometimes certain things ain't going to work